Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 29th of October 2018. We're going to reflect on Luke chapter 13 verses 10 to 17. Jesus was teaching in a synagogue on the Sabbath, and a woman was there who for 18 years had been crippled by a spirit. She was bent over, completely incapable of standing erect. When Jesus saw her, he called to her and said, "Woman, you are set free of your infirmity." He laid his hands on her, and she at once stood up straight and glorified God. But the leader of the synagogue, indignant that Jesus had cured on the Sabbath, said to the crowd in reply, "There are 6 days when work should be done. Come on those days to be cured, not on the Sabbath day." The Lord said to him in reply, "Hypocrites! Does not each one of you on the Sabbath untie his ox or his ass from the manger and lead it out for watering? This daughter of Abraham, whom Satan had bound for 18 years now, ought she not have been set free on the Sabbath day from this bondage?" When he said this, all his adversaries were humiliated, and the whole crowd rejoiced at all the splendid deeds done by him. The Gospel of the Lord. I love stories about miracles, especially the ones performed by Jesus, because, as I may have said before, there was always a twist to them. Sometimes this was overt, at other times it was subtle, but there always was a twist, and there always is a lesson to be learned from them. In this story, it is so subtle you might miss it if you weren't looking for it. Jesus meets a woman who is crippled, but this crippling is demonic in nature because Scripture says she is crippled by a spirit. That's the first fact we ascertain about the woman. Then Luke said she was bent over. Then, as if these two descriptions about a physical state aren't enough, he adds that she was completely incapable of standing erect. Her ailment is being described 3 times, and there is a reason for this, and we will come to that in a minute. Now, if you were a healer and you saw a woman who was in this state, what would you do? Go to her, yes? But Jesus calls her to him instead. That's the twist, by the way, and then gives her a 3-part healing. First, he declares she is set free of her infirmity. Then he lays his hands on her. Then she stands up straight. So what's the point of all of this? The point has to do with us. You. What spirit is crippling you? What has you bent over in pain? What is making you incapable of functioning normally? Jesus is calling out to you. He is saying to you right now, right here, you are set free of your infirmity. He's placing his hand on you at this very moment, and you are standing upright as you should. Let me do this again, just in case you missed the point of this exercise. Brothers, sisters, what spirit is crippling you? What has you bent over in helplessness? What is making you incapable of functioning like a normal human being? Jesus is calling out to you. He is saying to you right now, right here, you are set free of your infirmity. He's laying his hands on you at this very moment. And you straighten and stand upright as you should. After all, you are a child of God. Walk tall now. God bless you.